I don't usually train on Sundays, but I felt like going to the gym today. Sometimes I wish recovering wasn't a thing, and you could literally, wouldn't it be great if you could go gym every single day and you didn't need to recover? Everything, you know how you drink a cup of coffee and your life just gets better? Gym can almost be called a cup of coffee, because you go gym and you're just like, feels so good. I spoke to Kat this morning. She told me that she crashed her drone, and I don't know why, but it's always such a frustration. Like, it doesn't even matter whether it's my drone or not my drone. Like, I'll be watching a video on social, I'll be watching videos on social media, and I see someone crash their drone, and I'm like, I feel that pain so much because I've had it happening to me. One, and two, I know the feelings and the thoughts that you go through when you're on the remote control, when you see that the aircraft has been disconnected and then the picture is not there, and you know that it has just crashed somewhere. Like, it's the worst feeling. Like, and I was thinking about it at the gym today, like, why is it so painful when your drone crashes? Because these days it doesn't happen often when your belongings get taken away from you. Like, we barely lose phones these days. We barely, like, things barely get stolen in countries like Australia and New Zealand. And the drone is one of those things, when it crashes, it's almost like it's taken away from you. It's almost like someone has just stolen it off you. The pain is there every time that happens. Even every time there's a near miss and you get away with it, you're like, oh, that was so freaking close. I'm so happy that never happened. So yeah, she was flying at one of the festivals in Malaysia, and it was funny how we were on the phone and she was about to tell me the story, and she goes, I know that you've told me, but and I started laughing. She was flying at sideways, and I have been telling her to make sure to know where you're flying, especially if you're flying sideways or if you're flying back. Yeah, flying sideways and flying back is almost like testing your luck, because obviously you don't know where you're flying, and unless you have that direct line of sight with the drone. And by the way, it is actually legally required to have that line of sight with the drone, so you're pretty much testing your luck when you're flying it sideways. So she was flying it sideways. She was facing the stage, taking videos and taking photos of the festival, and then she said that she saw a building appeared in front of her, and it was like everything was so quick that it was literally a moment. She couldn't even react to it. She didn't have enough time to react to it. But the good thing, she did have the DJI Care, which is basically your Apple Care, where they, like, in case if you crash the drone, they replace it for you without any questions asked. So that's a good end of the story. But man, always hurts so much, when you lose those drones.